Hi everyone, this is Dave and welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you a product that could transform how you enjoy your summer. Now the reason I say transform is if you suffer from hay fever like me, or if indeed you suffer from other sort of dust or airborne allergies, then this product could transform the way you enjoy day-to-day life even, because I have really enjoyed my time with this. I've spent a whole year almost with the slightly larger version of this, and I was really impressed with that one, and this is, well, for all intents and purposes, just as good as the slightly larger model. This is actually called the Vax Air Pure 200. It's an air purifier, and the one I've been using is the air purifier the Vax Pure Air 300 air purifier, which is slightly larger. It sits about sort of maybe 12 inches higher than this. I've been using that for a year. This one I've been using for the past week, and I think it works just as well, albeit it probably doesn't cover quite as large area. So if you've got really large rooms, I'd go for the larger model, but certainly this smaller one has helped me so much, and I'm a big sufferer of hay fever. In fact, it used to make me miserable, but last summer I actually had the larger version of this and it really did help a lot. So anyway, before I show you all of the features of this, I do want to just address the live chat. This is a live broadcast, so big hello to Zane, also to Dave's Physical Media. Thank you very much for tuning in. Now inside the box with this particular one, and this is the Pure Air 200, you get instruction guide, so getting started guide. It's very easy to use anyway. You also get this little tiny remote control. This is for controlling like the fan speed and also for setting the timer. You can go into like a nighttime mode, so it's a really useful handy little remote control. And then you get the unit itself. It's quite an imposing looking thing. Round the back you can see here the cable exiting round the back. You've also got the filter round the back as well, so you can gain access to actually replace the filter. It's a large cylindrical filter that goes around in this base area here. And then you've also got the main power button. You've got like a green LED light here, and then you've also got these touch sensitive buttons here as well. And the touch sensitive buttons allow you to sort of control whether you're going to let it turn off after a preset amount of time. So you've got between 1 and 8 hours. It also tells you whether it's in auto, night, low, medium or high mode as well. So I'm going to take a look at the Vax website just so that you get an idea of how this works and also what it's going to deliver to you. Before I do so, I just want to say a big thank you to MyDenv06. MyDenv06 super chat in the room. Thank you very much for your support. I really do appreciate it. If you want to use super chat, then it actually highlights your message in the live chat area, and it also helps support the channel. MyDem06 says keep making great videos. I certainly intend to do so. So anyway, let's jump over to the Vax website. So as I mentioned, the model number of this is the Vax Pure Air 200. This really does, it claims it's going to give you a better night's sleep, and in my experience it really does deliver on its promises. It removes 99.9% of bacteria and airborne allergens from the environment. There's also an air quality indicator which adjusts the filtration speed so you get a really good air quality, and that's this ring light on the top front of the device. Here's all the features and benefits. So the Pure Air 200 will actually cover rooms up to 105 meters squared, and it draws in dirty air and releases clean fresh air from the top. So very nice way of actually removing all of these allergens from the air. It uses a HEPA filter which removes 99% of harmful particles as small as 0.3 microns. We've also got a night mode, which is a lot quieter mode, so you can use this in a bedroom very easily. You can use this in a bedroom and it shouldn't disturb your sleep. We've also got this timer and variable speed, which is a really good feature. So you can leave it sort of in auto mode, put it on say maybe 2 or 4 hours, and then once you've fallen to sleep it will automatically turn off after that preset time. This is what you get inside the box, and then these are the various tech specs. So you can actually see here that it's got a CADR rating for pollen of 273 meters cubed per hour, which is very, very good indeed. Now there are others in the range, so as I mentioned there is a larger model which is the Vax Pure Air 300. There's also a very small model as well which I can't talk about because I haven't tested that. Hopefully I can test that in a future video, but there is an even smaller model than the Pure Air 200 as well. So anyway, let's move back across to having a look at this. So there is carry handles on the side. It's a little bit heavy for me to move round. Let me just move this round. So you can see one of the carry handles here. There is one on either side, so you can pick this up and move it around. If I turn this all the way round, you can see the little handle here, and this is what you pull to remove the back, and then you can remove the actual air filter inside, and it just sort of magnetically clips back into place. And then if I just move this round again and dip this down into this position, you can see the top. This is where all of the clean air exits, so it sort of draws in all of the bad air through the filter and then up through the system, and then expels the nice clean air at the top. I think it's a really nicely designed unit, and as I mentioned before, I've used the larger model, the Vax Pure Air 300, for just over a year now, and last summer it was amazing. It really did help me a great deal. I spend, and you're probably familiar with this if you suffer from hay fever, but I spend a good part of my day, or used to spend a good part of my day, sneezing, running eyes, graty throat, just feeling rubbish for most of the summer. And I can really sympathise a great deal with people who suffer from those sort of symptoms from dust. I only suffer from that during the summer months when the pollen's affecting me, but certainly some people suffer all year round, and there really is no need to. If you get a good air purifier with a really good sort of filtration system, it can really transform the quality of the air that you're breathing in, and I would always run one of these now. In fact, until I started testing this one, I hadn't started using the larger model that I've owned for just over a year, and I was feeling as though I did have a little bit of sort of a graty throat and stuffy nose from the pollens. That it's difficult to judge when you should start using these if you are a hay fever sufferer, because we seem to get a bit of good weather in the UK, and then we get really bad weather for a few days, and then we get good weather again. So I think really and truthfully I should have started using mine again probably round about the sort of middle of April, and just sort of got used to using it every single day. But certainly through the summer months, this is going to be so good. It is very easy to accommodate as well. It's a nice design, I think. Fits very nicely in with a lot of decor, and I'm going to be using both this and also the 300, the larger one, in another room, and have a good summer. I really am. If you want to pick up one for yourself, then check out the links down below. If you've got any questions at all as well, you can ask me in this video, but also just generally tweet out to me. Tweet me at Geekanoids, because I'll be using the Vax Pure Air 300 throughout summer of this year as well. And I'll be able to give you some advice. If you need any advice on how to use it or what model to select, then you can certainly leave your questions or comments down below, or tweet me at Geekanoids. So I've left a link to this, and also a link to where you can pick up one for yourself down in the video description. So do check out those links. We've got Ryan in the live chat. Tree and grass pollen are the main culprits for me. Well, just check out this, Ryan. Give it a try. I think you'll be suitably impressed, because I was so fed up with suffering with hay fever all the time, and this certainly helps relieve it. I can wholeheartedly recommend it. You know, it really has worked for me. And Vax have got a fantastic service, obviously fantastic products, but the customer service is really very good. So if you want to reach out to them as well for any sort of customer support or any sort of advice prior to buying one, then do reach out. I'm sure they'll get back to you in a very good, timely sort of manner. So that's it for this video. Oh, we got a question just come in just before I was going to wrap this up. Question come in from Trekkie Mike. Does it collect dust? Well, it's not a dust collection chamber, but what it does is it draws in all of the sort of dirty air and all of these microns, all of these allergens. It draws them in via the vents here and on the back, so it's sort of almost like a 360. So it draws them in this bottom section, it goes through that HEPA filter, and then the clean air comes out the top. But the HEPA filter is where it collects all of the dust, so that will get dirty. I think you can sort of tap it out every now and again, but you really want to look to actually changing that HEPA filter. You can buy them quite easily direct from Vax, or indeed from the links I've left below. You can buy a new filter, and I would do that probably once every 6 months. So certainly for my Pure Air 300, I've replaced that filter for this year. So I used it last year throughout the summer. I used it sometimes in the sort of autumn and winter as well, but mainly in the summer. And then I replaced that. I think I got a new one into that machine around about February time in preparation for the summer. So I would replace it before the summer sort of comes around. So very, very economical as well to replace these filters, and just a really well made unit. So anyway, that is really it for this particular video. Thank you very much to all of you for tuning in. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch my video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified of when I either upload a video or when I go live, because many of my videos are live broadcasts. Have a great day wherever you are. Check out these. It's going to transform your summer, and I'll see you all in the next one.